Actually, he said that his sons started leaving now to the modern civilization, and he lost his power to control all of them.
It's not every day that you get to have contact with Tuareg. The few that are left, especially in this area, are kind of hard to come by. You know, you're really seeing the death of a culture at that point. Maybe when he goes, they're going to be gone, and maybe he's the last of them. You know, their numbers are dwindling, and much like many other cultures on Earth, more and more of them are choosing a life in the city. And to get a chance to talk to one of them is a real privilege. And these ones here stand out a lot more, right? These ones are really predominant. Oh, you can actually see humans there too. I don't know about you, but this stuff looks too well preserved.
I was thinking you Libyans are up to something here.
It's all mine now. Must be a very rich guy collecting money from the tourists now. That's my signature there.
I see one of these paintings will be like a guy standing behind a computer. Be like, that one didn't clear.
I think this says it all right here. The three of us, and we've got Abdul, the chocolate pirate of the Sahara, running away with the chocolate.
Yeah.
But right there. And the next time you come on the tour, you gotta tell them about this one, and you can tell them about us and our adventures in the desert.
Oh, this is one of the very ancient games called How to Destroy What the Italian Did.
We've gotten quite a bit of wind trying to bear down for the night. You never know when a sandstorm's going to kick in.
There's chocolate biscuits here. Anyone want? No, you. Not you. Not you. No one. For my energy to get power enough tomorrow to do more paintings of my caves.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we better eat it up.
You can put bit sands on it, and then it will taste like desert chocolate.
Sand is actually a spice of the desert.
Mm.
What, will it look like Justin? Always needs more sugar, like the way I make tea. It's quite the process for this tea, too, eh? They boil it, and then they keep pouring it back and forth for the foam, and then they put it back on, it gets reboiled, and then add the tea. Cheers!
It's in a shot glass and everything. It's got some serious bite to it. It's like doing a shot.
As we've mentioned about a million times before, preparedness is definitely the name of the game here. Having lots of water, lots of fuel, spare tires, and in this case, a lot of extra belts for the engine.
I just had my breakfast now. It was a hard job to change the engine belt. I did everything.
You didn't even have to do anything, see?
Everybody thinks that water is your main source for survival out here, but I kind of think we rely more on our vehicles, and you really gotta watch what you're doing out here. Luckily our driver is pretty smart. He goes at a pretty controlled pace where it's not about getting there as fast as you can, but just getting there. You have to show the desert some respect out here, and if you don't, they take advantage of you and show you who's boss.
Up until this point, we've been very used to the drive, going over a lot of bumps. You're going up and down, going painfully slow, small dunes, big dunes. But we were looking down the barrel of a very long drive to go from the Caucasus Mountains, backtracking through the desert to the north and heading to the Ubari Sand Seas, where we knew we were going to run into some pretty spectacular oasis lakes. Out of one of the oases, we just saw this, what we thought was a dog, and then Abdul starts saying, oh, it's a wolf, it's a wolf. And so we actually got to see one of these wolves, and they're kind of tough to see, aren't they?
There is no people, and it will go out to hunt. Right. Of course, it's not going to hunt me or you. You are with me, so they are not going to touch you.
You gonna call a wolf?
Yeah.
Ow! Abdul's the Lion King of the desert.
Sometimes if it's very early in the morning, you will see them saying, hello Abdul, hello Abdul.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so he scared him away more than anything. It was a long, hard trek to get to the Ubari Sand Sea, and we knew it would pay off. We had seen some dunes, but we knew we were going to get to some quintessential image of the desert, rolling sand hills and a beautiful desert oasis with palm trees and this little lake You get a few days into the desert and it's beautiful, but you drive for hours and hours and hours at a time. Some of the drives can get pretty daunting. You're looking at 6-hour drives of absolute flat nothingness. We came to our first dunes. When the landscape ultimately changes, take advantage of it. Where's this been? Some secret stash? This was just open today. Take a look at that. I get up first thing in the morning. Where do I find the chocolate? Right in front of Abdul.
Look at this. Let's make some outside here to make it actually a real chocolate sandwich. I mean, it is chocolate.
A little space for the fingers. Other side. Much better. I have a new reason to live. Before we left Seba for the desert, one of the things we noticed is that you were able to rent snowboards. Justin was pretty hell-bent on being able to try a little bit of sandboarding. We're going to be hitting some pretty massive dunes, so we'd love to give sandboarding a try. But while we're in the flats, I think we'll try something else out.
Too heavy to do this.
Scott kind of had the idea. He's like, well, we got some PVC pipe in the back here and some rope. He started rigging up.
The idea of kind of wakeboarding came to me.
Go! In my neighborhood, we skip rope. This is probably not the best place to be doing wakeboarding, I'll tell you that. It's like the opposite.
I can't do it, sir. Can't.
You're not getting off that easy. You know, you're up next. Hey, after me, it's you.
Oh yeah, that's okay. Let's see what will happen to you, and then we will think about me.
I think the people we're with are like, what are these guys doing? Hit it!
It seemed like there was very little transferable skill from the wakeboarding over to this wake sandboarding.
Pretty good.
Try to control the rope and keep the tension on it. It was my first time ever being on a snowboard. It was pretty hard for me to find my edge, and because of that, there was a lot of good spills.
Is it hot? It's like a desert out here.
I gave him advice, and he's getting better and better every time.
Now I know why they do this on water. I'd love to give him advice, but I've never wakeboarded before and I've never done this in the sand, so it's all you, buddy.
Snowboarding, not just in the sand, but in the middle of the Sahara Desert. Didn't hurt too bad when you fell, right? I've wakeboarded with Andre before. Being a snowboarder and filming us, I think, was torture for him, so it was only a matter of time before he had to strap the board on.
He caught that real quick. He just got up and bam, away he went, and he was carving up a storm. He was shredding. He tried going to fakie, and he caught an edge, and he hit it pretty hard. I'm up next. I've never wakeboarded before, and I've never sandboarded before, so I don't know how good I'm going to do. Hopefully I can hold my own out here. So I got to watch Scott go through his trials and tribulations, and then Andre come in and just start shredding. It gave me an opportunity to kind of like put everything together.
He's doing very, very well.
I was up for a while, and then I almost lost it a couple times, and I had it, and I just caught an edge and just landed right in the back of my head, and I just felt like this smack, and then everything just went black. Oh shit, I really hit my head. When it happened, I'm like, I didn't even know what was going on at the time, and I got snowboard on for some frickin' reason.
That was one of those good falls, dude.
I just felt my back of my head go snap.
Yeah.
I'm dying here. Shoes on, but I will do it.
Dun, 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 dun. What's your blood type?
The driver is asking me now to drive my well.
You know, this is completely new to him. How about we just go straight towards the hospital? Okay. Or the morgue, one of the two. Yeah! Doing good, buddy, doing good. Stick to the chocolate.
Why I cannot balance my body.